Episode 6 of the house remodel, and today's a bit of a longer one since we did a bunch of little things. So starting off, I started installing all the hardware of the doors that I hung the day before. So this is me just here doing that for all the bedrooms and the closet doors. I didn't do the restrooms yet because we're still going to be going in and out of those. I don't want the door to get damaged, and here's just me testing if it opens and closes. The next thing I started to do was around the windows that we installed. Obviously we had to remove a piece of drywall and put it back, so it's going to need a couple passes of mud. And this is me giving it its final pass, I guess the skim coat you could call it, just to fill in all those little holes. And after this is just primer and paint with sand to match out the wall. And the next thing I did was remove this little deck here. This was new as well. I feel like once we get a little further in the job, there's always something being added. I found out today, I didn't even know that this was gonna happen, so this is me just doing that. The deck was basically falling apart itself. It was really rotted out, but obviously I still don't want to break my back. A sawzall and a mini sledge is your best friend. Removing the floorboards was actually more or less the hardest part, but once I cut it down the middle with the saw, it made it really, really easy. So they just came off. They weren't even like screwed in anymore.
Yep. Hercules strength. Like. Okay.
Once that was finished, the next thing I began to do was finish out this framing in the basement. Again, I found out recently that he wanted the basement drywalled in. That was not in the original plans, but here we are doing that. Just a couple of studs, it wasn't much. Once we were done with the basement, we gave this place a very, very good clean because it needed it. It got to the point where you start losing stuff, or you like, I swear I saw this and I can't find it anymore. That's when you know you need to do a deep clean. So we cleaned all the bedrooms and all the spaces because it needed it very, very badly. And yeah, man, that's episode 6. We're coming close to the end though.